We have some cool new gear in the lab we're going to look at in just a minute. Mohammed's going to tell us all about the new Catalyst 9000. So, Mohammed, give us an introduction to the whole family.
Yes, we introduced the Catalyst 9000 family last year in June with 3 members, Catalyst 9300, 9400, and 9500.
I remember we did that here.
Exactly,
Yeah.
we did that here. We brought all those equipments here. Today, we are introducing new members of the Catalyst 9500 family.
Okay.
So we are introducing 4 new models on the Catalyst 9500, starting with 100 gig, first time purpose-built for the enterprise network, 100 gig.
That's the key. The first time ever, 100 gig in the campus in the enterprise.
Exactly.
Okay.
We are also introducing a flexible model that can run on 100 gig as well as 40 gig with 32 ports of 40 gig and 16 ports of 100 gig.
Okay, so how does that work then?
So the ports comes in pair, right? And what you can do is you can disable the lower port to get 100 gig on the top port.
Okay.
This is this model right here in the middle.
And can you be flexible with that? Can I have some running at 40 and some running at 100?
Exactly.
All right.
You can mix and match the way you want, right? Just remember, 2 ports in a pair,
Okay.
right? And then we are also introducing 2 new members, which are 25 gig. The 25 gig 48 port and the 24 port, both of them comes with 400 ports of uplinks,
Okay.
right? This is a really powerful platform in one RU form factor.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. So the 100 gig in the core, the 25 gig from distribution access then.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it comes with all the redundancies possible in one RU form factor. From power supply perspective, dual redundant power supplies. From fan perspective, N+1 redundancy. And we are also introducing a little new thing here, which is our SSD storage drive.
Oh, wow.
Typically in our networking equipments, we have pretty small amount of storage.
Yep.
This one can give you up to 1 terabyte of storage.
Wow, wow.
This is
Here, we'll set it up so everyone can see it here.
Exactly. Now, the Catalyst 9500 are built on a very strong foundations. From the hardware perspective, they are built on UADP 3.0. This is our Unified Access Data Plane ASIC that we introduced with the rest of the Catalyst 9000 family. We are introducing a new version of this ASIC, which is 20 billion transistor.
Wow.
That
so what
we
does
have
that
on
mean
this.
for the customer then?
From the customer perspective, every transistor that we add means added features, functionalities, performance, and scale.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you are seeing here. A lot better performance, up to 3.2 terabits per second on the 100 gig model. We have much higher scale, and you're also getting all the software benefits that we have on the iOS XE. In fact, it's the same iOS XE that runs on the rest of the Catalyst 9000 family. You can run it here, and you can run it with the same image.
So because I'm using these awesome Cisco ASICs, I can run line rate on 100 gig or 25 gig, and because I'm using the same software, that means it's a little easier for the admins to manage. They're not managing several different versions, and that becomes a lot easier to troubleshoot too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Now, if you look at our networks, there's a lot of speed demand coming in our networks. So we are seeing new wireless standards. We are hearing about 11AX.
Right.
We have new types of endpoints coming in our networks, which require higher bandwidth. So if you look at our networks today, we have 1 gig typically in the access, going up 10 gig, and then 40 gig from distribution to core. What we are seeing now is some need for 2.5 and higher speeds in the access. And that means you need more bandwidth in your distribution and core. And so these models can take you multiple of the existing speed with the newer speeds that we are introducing.
Sure.
Without touching your cabling infrastructure.
Now that's interesting. How exactly are we pulling that off?
Yeah, that's magic.
Yeah.
So what we are doing here is, for the 10 gig, we have cabling infrastructure set in place. It's already there in the infrastructure. It's really hard to take these cables out and rip and replace them.
And expensive.
It's very expensive, and it's very cumbersome. What we are doing here is we are bringing 25 gig capability that is optimized for the campus, which means it can run the same distances that you were running with the 10 gig speed.
And that's traditionally been the tough part, why we're not doing 25 and 100 gig.
That's right. So we are bringing in new optics that can go 300 meter or 400 meter, depending on your cable type, OM3 or 4, with 25 gig speed.
Okay.
And that is first time that we are introducing in the industry.
Wow.
And from distribution to core, you can go from 40 gig to 100 gig. And you have seen the flexible platforms that we have.
That's amazing. I am very excited about this new technology. Thank you so much. The new Catalyst 9500s give you the ability to run 25 gig from your distribution to your access layer and 100 gig in your core. More good news, with these new optics, you can cover the same distance as you did with your 10 gig cabling. Thanks everyone for watching.